Hello there, and welcome to another episode of the Super Review Show's Mixed Bag on the Super Review Show Network. I am joined by my good friends Bill Murphy and Allie. What's going on, guys?
Hello, Governor.
Hello, tip, tip, cheerio, God save the king.
God save the Queen and the King, of
God
course.
save the king.
Dum, 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 dum.
Of course.
Hello, tally-ho, tally-ho, tally-ho.
It's good to be back once again on Mixed Bags. We skipped last week. I had some stuff going on in my personal life that I absolutely needed to attend to.
And
Last
we were
Wednesday.
celebrating this great land of ours. God bless America.
Yes, we were celebrating July
God
4th
bless the
on
Union
July 4th.
Jack.
Exactly. Gotta love it. No, but anyways, we're glad to be back once again this week for Mixed Bag, right here on the Super Review Show. But just a friendly reminder, everyone, that we the best podcast.
No. You cannot be the best podcast until people decide to subscribe and like and follow us. Then we be the best podcast.
Ain't that the truth?
Hey, JT, today's going to be a jolly good show, isn't it? It's going to be a jolly good it's going to be a good show.
Jolly
It's
good
gonna be so
show.
great.
Show.
It's gonna be so great. Cheerio. Anyway.
Cheerio,
So
tip, tip, cheerio, God save the king.
we actually have listeners in the UK, so we apologize for our American accents for trying to copy you. Just letting you know.
God.
We love you guys, though. We do.
But you guys have produced some of the best music on the planet. Just
We
saying.
love you guys.
So I guess
We
to
love you guys
celebrate
so
it,
much.
We're gonna celebrate it tonight, but with Allie picking out this topic for us tonight. So, what is our topic tonight, dear Allie?
so we're back to our summer music challenge, and we are doing not just the British invasion of the 60s, we are doing the British invasion in general.
Oh.
Ooh,
There is, I warn you guys, there is one repeat, but we could probably skip it and add on another one if we need to.
Yeah, that would make sense.
All right, so shall we begin with the British invasion? I think we got to start hard. We got to make this hard for our first one.
oof. So just refresh our memory. It's gonna be over versus under, right? Overplayed versus
Yes,
underplayed?
and we're not only going to do that, but if we know the artists really well, like the bands, for example, the Beatles, we can also say the most overplayed artists in the Beatles, the most underplayed artists in the Beatles, and their songs.
Interesting.
Oh, we're making
That's
this tough.
so-
Interesting. Okay. Allie, you want to go first for this one?
Hey Jude is definitely overplayed.
Agreed.
I agreed. It's a great song, but it's overplayed.
Mhm.
So
I mean, there's definitely a lot of other songs that are. Oh, I'm trying to think. Overplayed, underplayed. Definitely Get Back.
Okay.
Get Back, I can see.
Um,
What about earlier Beatles stuff like Hard Day's Night? I Want to Hold Your Hand, stuff like that.
I want to hold your hand is a little overplayed. I'm gonna. Oh my god, I gotta think. Drive My Car is underplayed. Eleanor
Agreed.
Rigby's underplayed.
I agree.
I can chime in, right?
Go ahead.
Alright.
Overplayed. I agree with Hey Jude. I think All My Lovin's kind of overplayed.
Mm,
I think Yellow Submarine is overplayed.
nice.
Yep.
Underplayed. I think You Gotta Love Your Hideaway. You gotta hide your love away.
Yep.
I think Maxwell's Silver Hammer is very underplayed.
Ooh, good one.
Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer went down
Ooh.
on her head. That song is so creepy though. It's just because it's sung in this upbeat kind of tone, but it's about basically someone killing people with a hammer.
Oh, fine. That sounds like me.
Okay, what else?
What about you, JT?
No, I got another one.
Go ahead, Bill. I'll share
This
mine.
is
in a
probably
second.
my favorite song off the Help album.
Yeah,
It's called You're Gonna Lose That Girl.
that's a great one.
Oh.
I think that song is very, very underplayed.
Mm.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me know when it's my turn. I got a couple in my head.
I think The Long and Winding Road is kind of underplayed.
Oh, I agree with that.
I think something's overplayed. That's my
I
opinion.
can kind of agree with that, but something I would say is probably one of my favorite Beatles songs.
It's in my
love
top
it, but
10
it's
of all
just
time.
Too much sometimes.
Oh, yeah. It's in my top 10 of all time. That song.
Frank
Same as My
Sinatra
Beat.
called it the greatest love song of all time.
Is Come Together overplayed or underplayed?
It's definitely more underplayed than Let It Be.
Okay.
I would put that on the cusp.
Cusp. Okay.
Hmm.
I have a
That
couple
is
that
one
are,
of my favorite Beatles songs too. So
it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I would say this too. For underplayed, there's a bunch. Lovely Rita from Sergeant Pepper.
Ooh.
Brilliant song.
brilliant.
You Won't See Me from Rubber Soul.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I heard that live actually when I saw Paul McCartney the first time. Bill, I don't know if you remember that, but he played in the acoustic part of his show. He played You Won't See Me. I don't remember that, but that was great. I think what's the I don't think it's ever been played by Paul or anyone Ringo or anyone, but everybody's got something to hide except me and my monkey from the White Album.
What?
I don't think that's ever been. That's a very obscure Beatles deep cut. So everybody's got something to hide.
The Walrus.
Oh, I Am the Walrus is great, but it's very underplayed though. In my opinion. What's the other one? Oh yeah, Baby You're a Rich Man, Penny Lane. Like the whole
Penny
magical.
Lane. I was also thinking Paperback Writer being very underplayed.
Good one, and also
Dear Sir or Matter, would you read my book? It took me years to write. Would you take a look? It's based on a novel by a man named Lear.
I got another one for underplayed. Hey Bulldog.
Oh yes.
I don't even know what that is.
And
Really?
Actually, funny story about that song.
Yeah, real quick.
The original, it was actually supposed to be called Hey Bullfrog,
Oh.
but Paul McCartney was just randomly barking in the studio, so they just changed it to Hey Bulldog.
That's funny. That's funny.
If you know me, you can talk to me.
It's great.
That is a very underplayed song.
Hard Day's Night.
Oh, Hard Day's Night. I mean, it's a little overplayed. What about Across the Universe?
Underplayed.
Oh, I think that's underplayed.
Under.
There's one other second. Sergeant Pepper's underplayed a little bit.
The
I
title
think
track.
Help is overplayed.
The Sergeant Pepper's
Yeah.
Only Heart. Yeah, that's
what's the other one I can't think of?
I think the reprise of Sergeant Pepper is underplayed. I think that's actually better. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We'd like to thank you once again.
I'll be honest. The only reason why A Little Help from My Friend is a little overplayed is because of the Joe Cocker version.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Is A Day in the Life overplayed?
I think it's more under than over.
I would say so. It's such a unique song too. Anyways,
You know what I think is underplayed whilst we talk about Sergeant Pepper's?
what?
For the benefit of Mr. Kite.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
For
right.
the benefit of Mr. Kite, there's gonna be a show tonight.
That's
it's
a wacky song.
I'll be honest. The Beatles are probably the best storytellers with music.
I agree.
I agree.
It's hard to argue against their creative narrative writing and stuff like that as artists and as storytellers. So yeah,
If we ever go to London, we got to do Abbey Road.
I agree.
Man.
All right.
I agree.
Is that
Okay.
it for the Beatles?
Oh yeah,
I
you
think-
said there was a second part of it. We had
There is.
Oh yeah.
Overplayed out of the four, underplayed, and their most overplayed, underplayed song.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, definitely Paul's overplayed. We were all agreeing in that.
I would kind of say John's kind of overplayed.
Oh, you're going John.
And listen, that hurts because John's my favorite Beatle.
Hmm.
John's my favorite Beatle. John
He's
Lennon's my
mine
favorite
too,
Beatle.
but I feel like Paul's more overplayed than John is.
Well, I've
JT?
heard Imagine more times than
I don't know. This is tough.
Yeah, imagine.
Chapboard. We need your help.
Yes,
The
You know
most
whose
overplayed
help we're really
Beatle.
gonna need?
Doctor.
Dr. Matt Hemsley.
Dr. Matt Hemsley. You know why?
And Dr. Justin.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dr. Justin couldn't be here tonight. Moment of silence. Moment over. Dr. Hemsley. Oh, Dr. Hemsley.
Sounds like a British butler name.
Oh, Matt, we love you. We're just joking.
I want to say the most underplayed Beatle would be George Harrison.
You know what? I agree with
Agreed.
that. I could agree.
And the
Um,
best George Harrison song is, oh gosh.
Oh,
My
we
sweet
talking
lord.
best or overplayed, underplayed for solo?
We could do the best.
I'll make it easier.
Because they're the best. Yeah, for singles, we'll just do the best.
Okay,
Alright.
for best, to me,
Oh, My Sweet Lord is my favorite.
It's a great song.
that's a good one. I would say my two favorite George Harrison songs are "What Is Life."
Yes.
No, 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 no.
What is my life?
And my other favorite, and this is, I would actually say it's a very underrated song. It's actually a tribute song to John Lennon. It's called "All Those Years Ago."
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
I don't know if you ever heard that one, Allie.
I gotta listen to it now.
When and it's and you know what? It was actually, you know who actually did the backup vocals for that?
Ringo.
Well, yeah, he was actually on drums.
Oh, Paul.
But you know who else was there?
Who?
Paul.
Yeah, I said Paul.
Oh no, I thought you said Ringo. I'm sorry.
No, I said Ringo, and then I said Paul.
Yeah. So Paul and Linda actually did backup vocals.
Wow.
Wow. That's
And yeah, so my two favorite George Harrison solo songs are "What Is Life" and "All Those Years Ago."
All right, JT for George Harrison.
my favorite George Harrison song might be, this might sound like a cop out because it's so like it's out there, but to me it has a little bit more meaning than just this. But "Got My Mind Set on You."
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes, that's so good.
It was also the last number one by any former Beatle
Wow.
on the Billboard Hot 188. So yeah, that shows you that.
So then are we gonna do our most overplayed artists and their favorite songs?
Maybe.
I guess we also gotta include Ringo too.
Ringo's got a lot of hits in the 70s.
I think was
Yeah.
it your 16 Photograph?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It Don't Come Easy.
Oh, I don't
Really
think
doesn't
that's a
come
good
easy.
one.
I have to see Ringo. I haven't seen him yet.
He was at Bethel Woods in 2019.
I went.
I'm jealous.
Should have gone.
I know I should have. And yeah, I saw Paul McCartney twice. Anyways, but yeah, that's a couple of Ringo songs there.
So what do you want to do now, JT? Paul or John?
All right, so John Lennon, Working Class Hero is one of my favorites.
Oh,
I like that one. Instant Karma is gonna get you. I mean,
Oh, that's a
come on.
good one.
I mean, solo Beatles is great. But John, plug for one of our shows we did recently, a while ago actually. Bill and I broke down who is the better solo career, Paul McCartney or John Lennon, and we ended up saying, I think we said Paul, right?
I said John. I think you said Paul.
That's right. That sounds about right. Yeah.
Well, and I'm going to repeat these talking points. Sorry, I got to repeat the talking points.
that's
It's all good.
fine.
I would say, in my humble opinion, I think Paul's music is more enjoyable,
Right.
but I think John's music is more interesting.
Oh yeah.
I would say so. I agree with that.
I mean, you also gotta forget Give Peace a Chance. Like,
Yes, I think that's one of my favorites for John.
besides Imagine.
Just about to say that.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to exclude Imagine. No disrespect to Imagine. It's a
It's just
great
overplayed.
song. It's just
I also forgot what
Too
else
easy.
was over. I
What
also
am I
forgot what else was overplayed too. Going back to the regular Beatles, and that was "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh yeah.
it's still a good song, though.
All
Good
right.
song.
For John.
Okay,
I
but
think we're good.
here's my no. I didn't give my opinions yet.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yours.
Yeah, hi guys. Remember me?
No.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm smart now. I have glasses.
So
Yeah.
do I. It doesn't make me smart enough.
But anyway, John. Okay, excluding Imagine because that's too easy. I think Give Peace a Chance is one of my favorites. I really like Power to the People.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
I really like Instant Karma.
Yep.
Mm.
I know it's July, but happy Christmas. The war's over.
Let's go in.
Hey, Christmas in July.
Facts.
I'm playing that card.
All right.
Beautiful boy.
That's a good one.
And
Mother.
Mother is a good one. Woman.
A woman, yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know what? Like with John, there's so much, but sadly, so little.
I mean, I feel bad for what happened to John Lennon too.
Yeah, because I think why when we were talking about Paul versus John, and we'll get to Paul in a second, is I think Paul has the upper hand because he's still alive.
Yeah.
And his career has been longer. Because once you look about it, John's solo career was only 10, 11 years.
Thanks, Catcher in the Rye.
Don't get me started on that. We'll be here all night.
Just watch the South Park episode about it. You'll understand why.
But anyway, but yeah, John, what about Paul?
I'll be honest, maybe I'm Amazed is definitely overplayed. Oh my god, there's a lot of Paul I gotta think of. The Silly Love Song?
That was a number one hit.
It was.
Band on the Run.
I think Band on the Run's kind of underplayed.
I'll be honest. Yes, Paul McCartney was probably the only Beatle who did the Super Bowl. But Paul McCartney also did a James Bond song. And it is my favorite James Bond song of all time, Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die.
Boom. Boom.
Do do do.
Oh my god.
So good. Anything else for Paul?
I think Dance Tonight's a little underplayed.
Ooh, yes.
I agree.
Dance around, everybody.
Oh, Let Me In.
Oh,
Let Me In.
say.
Ooh.
With the late great Michael Jackson.
Ebony and Ivory.
With
Didn't you
Stevie
do a song
Wonder.
didn't you do a song like over a decade ago with Rihanna and Kanye?
4 or 5 seconds.
Well, Rihanna, I'm glad she's doing well. But Kanye, he could go take a very long walk off a very short pier.
Yeah.
We all know my feelings of Kanye West right now, but
We know. All right. Anything else for our lovely Fab Four?
I think
we're good.
Let's go to the Stones.
Oh man.
Make it even harder. We're going by decades.
That's
we're gonna go overplayed, underplayed by decade.
All right, we'll start in the 60s.
No.
So
Oh,
Satisfaction.
no, not by decades. Not by decades. Just in general with the Rolling Stones. Because I apparently know the Rolling Stones as much as I should.
I know a lot, but all right, Stones.
Okay. Most overplayed, I'm gonna say, is probably Start Me Up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. It's already in my head right now. Make a grown man cry.
Yeah.
Satisfaction is definitely overplayed.
Great song, but yes, it's overplayed.
We can't get any satisfaction here, can we?
But
Thanks, COVID. You gave me zero satisfaction.
Exactly.
We all know what that song is about, right?
I do know what that song is about.
Allie, do you know what that song is about?
I can't say.
Do we have to tell the lovely folks what Satisfaction is about?
Look
Keep it
it up. I
PG-13.
think that's the best way to answer is to look it up. If you don't know what satisfaction
I'm
is,
going to
look it
explain
up.
this in the most clean way possible. When a mommy and a daddy fall in love.
Can we talk about underplay now?
Yeah, I don't think they want to hear me talk about this. So we're going to move on.
No, we could do a whole conversation and mixed bagged about the birds and the bees. Well,
Let me
as
tell
Fairly
you
Odd
about
Parents
the
quote,
birds and the
hold on.
bees.
As Fairly Odd Parents quote, the birds and the Bee Gees. I mean, sadly, they're not on this list.
Sympathy for the Devil, overplayed or underplayed?
Overplayed.
Yeah.
It's like in the cusp for me because I know they did it, and then another band called Motorhead, which I like, has done it too.
Yeah.
What about Jumping Jack Flash?
I was just about to say those words.
I think it's kind of underplayed.
Underplayed a little bit. Yeah.
She's a Rainbow.
Ooh, very underplayed.
Very underplayed. I heard it live. Underplayed.
And guess who that's a favorite song of?
Dr.
Matt Hemsley.
Dr. Matt Hemsley.
Our dear friend.
Wild Horses.
Underplayed.
Gorgeous
You
song.
said it's overplayed?
I said underplayed.
Under.
Under.
Ruby Tuesday, I know is underplayed.
Oh, that's actually my favorite Rolling Stone song.
Great song, underplayed.
Actually, mine is. Oh my god, I like all these are like my favorites. The one I'm telling you guys.
You can't always get what you want.
Mm.
I think slightly overplayed.
Slightly, just by a hair.
And I like that song too.
Brown Sugar.
Ooh.
Underplayed.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Miss You, overplayed.
Mm.
Really?
Slightly, just slightly though. Beast of Burden.
Oh.
Slightly overplayed.
It's only rock and roll, but I like it.
It's only rock and roll, but I like it.
Oh, didn't the Rolling Stones do Dancing in the Streets? They did.
No, that was Mick
That was a
Jagger
cover.
and
Yeah,
the late
David Bowie.
great David Bowie.
Well, we'll talk about Bowie later. He's on the list here.
Bowie.
good.
When I get excited.
Let me think. She's So Cold is underplayed. It was a hit, but it's underplayed. Emotional Rescue is underplayed. There's nothing.
But I don't know any more of the Rolling Stones.
I'm trying to think. What is it?
Well, what does their band mean though? The Rolling Stones.
I
Why did they pick the name?
don't know. There's a lot of weird names like The Who. I'm sure we're gonna talk about them. Or the Kinks. We're gonna
Oh,
talk
they're
about
on,
them.
the Who's on there. I mean, who's on stage? Who's on what? Who's on first? What's on second? I don't give a damn. Is on third.
Who's Next is their best album. Just saying.
All
I'm not
right,
kidding.
is this it for the Rolling Stones?
I think that's pretty much it for the Rolling Stones.
I'm gonna say just a couple more really quick, and you guys can.
Okay.
If you know,
get the lightning round shout outs.
If you know him, chime in. You Got Me Rocking. Underplayed. That's 90s Stones. That's like early 90s. Mixed Emotions, underplayed. Undercover of the Night, underplayed. I'm gonna say what's this? Not Dirty Work. That's the album cover. Oh, Harlem Shuffle, that's a cover. Shattered, underplayed. Respectable, underplayed. What else? There's one more. Dance Little Sister, great song. Angie, underplayed.
Angie, I forgot about Angie.
Yeah, they have so many songs that are so
And
iconic.
is this their final year touring?
No, as far as I know, it's not. I think they're gonna.
I know one of our artists. He just finished his last stop on his final tour. We'll talk about him later on.
Yes, we will.
We have to.
Yeah. All right. Are we done with the Stones?
That's
I think
good.
we're done with the Stones. I
I'm
think
gonna
we've been
be there.
stoned.
I think we've been stoned up.
This one might be a quick one. The Hollies.
I don't really know the Hollies that well, so I think I'm gonna.
I'm trying to think.
I know he's my brother.
Very Last Day.
Is it wait, bus stop? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, they're deep. The Hollies. Shoot, I know the Hollies did. I think it's called Born on the Bayou. No, that might be Credence's way.
That's
Creedence.
Creedence.
Credence. I don't know what it's like. Dun 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 dun. That's the Hollies. I don't know what it's called.
What song is that?
It's
is
not
that,
called the air
do
that
the
I
Hollies
breathe.
do that song?
Yes.
Hey, Carrie Ann.
Yes, I knew the Hollies is an underplayed artist for the British invasion.
I tend to agree.
I gotta figure it out.
Graham Nash still tours.
Who?
The lead singer still tours.
Wow.
He goes to theaters and stuff like that. He's really cool. I might.
Oh,
was a
Long
bit-
Cool Woman in a Black Dress. That's the one.
Oh, that's
that
it.
was stuck in my head. I was like, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All right.
Stop, Stop, Stop as well. On a Carousel.
Good ones. All good. The air that I breathe is really good.
I feel like, but what is the most overplayed by the Hollies, though?
Like I said, I don't really know much about the Hollies, so
It might be Bus Stop.
Maybe because it feels so like hippie-ish.
Yeah.
It could also be Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. I mean, remember the Titans that played it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right.
We good?
yeah.
I'm good if you're
That
good.
was a quick lightning round. Next.
Oh,
Who?
the Who? The what?
Wait, who?
The Who, baby. The Who.
Wait,
One of the best bands of all time.
Who's next? Is this next?
Yes. That's actually one of their albums. I love that record.
I think Bob O'Reilly's slightly overplayed.
Ooh. Won't Get Fooled.
But you
Won't
know
Get
what? I
Fooled.
think Won't Get Fooled Again is a song that we that we can all relate to.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
we
you
need
know
to
what? It kind of
joy.
reminds that line that says, meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Mm. Do.
My generation.
Yeah,
My
I don't know if
generation.
that was them. I can
You better. You better. You
wait,
bet.
wait. Got to get you into my life. Is
better,
that
you
the answer this for me? Got to get you into my life. That's the Beatles, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's definitely underplayed.
Yeah, but
Be-
I think the Who is okay. Underplayed. I think you better. It's underplayed.
Mm.
Behind Blue Eyes.
Very.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Ooh,
Do,
ooh.
do, 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 do.
Oh,
It's a
fun
great
fact!
song.
Did you know at the when they did trivia at Yankee Stadium, they actually used to play the "Who are you?"
Oh, really?
Wait, Bill, didn't you see the Who last year?
I did see the Who last year with the J-Man,
That's right. He did. We took
Sorry, I
pictures.
couldn't go. I was working.
That's all right.
and you know what the point was? Wow, who are you?
Yeah.
They literally, after playing that for years, they finally realized it and they stopped playing it.
Mm.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
How
Thanks,
about you?
Steinbrenner.
Oh,
God rest his soul.
Sister Disco's underplayed.
I gotta think about the Who. It's like I barely.
Eminence Front is underplayed.
Pinball Wizard. Pinball
Wizard.
Wizard.
Is it overplayed or
Yes.
underplayed?
So underplayed.
Because you know when I was a young boy,
He played a silver ball.
from Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all.
I'm trying to think of what else.
I mean, pinball.
I'm trying to think what else. My Generation. The Kids Are All Right is a great song. It's underplayed.
Kids are all right.
Yeah.
Are they though?
Eminent Front is great. What else? What else? There's a couple more I can't think of.
Wait,
Well,
I know. Did they do a musical about the Who? All the songs from there?
They did Quadrophenia and Tommy. Those are the two rock operas.
Oh, it's rock operas.
Yeah, if you go into Tommy and you listen to Quadrophenia and Tommy, those are rock operas that are like very heavily story influenced, and Pete Townsend did all the music and the lyrics. Love Reign Over Me is one in there. I'm One is in there.
Mm.
Love Reign Over Me is a great song. The Pearl Jam covers that a lot for whatever reason.
Oh, Eddie better. We like you.
I love Eddie better. Anyways, I think we're good for the Who. Anything else?
I'm good.
I think we're good. Moving
Next.
on.
Okay, next.
Moving on.
We got to talk about
we
the
have to.
final
Oh my god.
farewell. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
You know what? Let's just take this moment to applaud Elton John's wonderful career. Let's take this moment to applaud. Applaud!
50
Applaud!
years. 50 years this guy won.
52.
We salute you, sir. Sir Elton John.
He toured from 1970 up until literally COVID hit.
50 plus years of being a performer.
God bless you.
The B is back.
And the B is back.
I can't say it live because you know.
Yes, you can. Who cares?
No, but PG-13, please. I'm
You
back.
gotta keep it PG-13, Bill.
Okay.
Maybe later.
That's why I have to say
The B is
Yeah.
back.
the B is back.
All right, well,
Underplayed.
Crocodile Rock.
It's more
Over.
overplayed.
Little overplayed.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road is also overplayed.
Your song,
Over.
Tiny Dancer.
On the cusp.
Yeah, it's a very cusp. It's one of my favorite songs.
Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
Under.
I would say that too.
Except now, because of wrestling, they have one of the wrestling shows on Saturday has it as their theme song.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
What was that?
One of the wrestling shows I watch, shout out to Face Turn, check it out. They have Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting for one of the wrestling programs Saturday night shows.
Wow.
Got a little action in.
Mm-hmm.
Leave On.
Very underplayed.
Madman Across the Water.
Under.
I think
Oh.
Sacrifice is underplayed.
I agree with that.
Yes.
I don't want to
Everything
go.
from the Lion King from Elton John is overplayed.
I don't
Well,
want to go on with you like that.
Mm.
Honky Cat.
Hockey Cat, Rocket Man.
Yeah. Rocket Man's overplayed. Don't go breaking my heart.
Yep.
By the way, the commercial of Elton John with the Snickers, they should not have changed it. They should have let Elton John be Elton John in the rap battle. He would have won.
Oh my God. What else?
Like I said, I think Sacrifice is underplayed.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
That I said anything Lion King.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
I'm still
we're
standing.
gonna do come back next month. We're gonna do our Disney edition of this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Disney. It's a music edition.
Yep. I'm still standing.
Great.
My
song.
favorite Elton John song, by the way.
Yes.
It's so good.
Is it
I think it's
over though?
underplayed. I would say underplayed.
You're saying under. I'm saying it's over. It's weird. It's like a
Okay,
little-
to each their own.
Don't let the sun go down on me.
So under.
Very under.
I'm losing everything.
Beautiful Friend and Love Lies Bleeding. All
Underplayed. So underplayed.
It's so good. It's so epic.
So underplayed.
Benny
And you
and
know
the
what,
Jets.
JT? I want to give a shout out to your good friend Christian, who actually can play that on the piano.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, my dear friend Christian. Yes, he can play it on the piano.
I'm like, because I was over your house and he was playing. I'm like, holy crap.
He's good, right? I told you he's good.
Holy
Mhm.
crap. Even the transition, which is super tough.
It is tough. That when it goes into Love Lies Bleeding, it's like really difficult. So
Wow.
he can play it. What else? Oh, Benny and the Jets.
It's tough.
Toss up.
Do we consider the modern ones he's been doing collaborations with, like with Dua Lipa and Britney Spears?
We can.
Because they're
Oh.
Cold Heart and
Hold Me Closer. They're more like mashups. We can include them. I would say they're
Candle in the Wind, overplayed or underplayed?
When it was
Tough.
in the 90s, it was overplayed because of Princess Diana's death, which is
Yeah.
sad, tragic.
Yeah.
What about okay, I'm now gonna throw some really deep ones at you folks.
What do you got?
Some underplayed. I'm sure if Christian was here, he would agree with me on this one. There's a song from Sleeping with the Past. It's called Club at the End of the Street.
I've never heard
I'm
of it.
sure Christian would agree with you. I've never heard of it.
Because you're not in an elite class like we are. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Elite class.
I have my glasses now. Why don't you try just simply knowing everything, JT?
Exactly.
No, I
I'm
have
so
glasses
kidding.
too. It doesn't make a difference.
JT, I was joking.
That's all right.
I stole that from a Nostalgia Critic video. But anyway,
Kiss the Bride.
the
Mm.
one.
Oh, that's a great song. Too bad it's underplayed.
You know,
That
I
was-
think it's very underplayed, and it's probably one of the saddest songs I've ever heard.
What?
It's called The Last Song.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Never heard of it. What about? I'm just thinking. I just realized it was a song he did called "Island Girl."
That's a great song, but
So
he
under.
never plays it live.
What about Daniel?
Daniel's great.
Cannot talk about it for personal reasons.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
And my family never plays that song anymore.
I think I know why. Because you told me privately. I think the song Empty Garden.
No.
Underplayed.
Yeah, because that song's actually about someone we've talked about today,
About John Lennon, right?
about John Lennon. And
Hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't play that on his tour.
Yeah. Wait, I know Ellen did another song. What's it called? Oh my
I'm surprised he didn't play that on his tour because
God.
I thought he would play it at Madison Square Garden because
Right.
yeah. Speaking of that, a song that him and John Lennon did together called "Whatever Gets You Through the Night."
That's a
I
good
think
one.
that's
Ooh,
very
and now I
underplayed.
got to listen to that.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Help me out with this. Ellen John did a song like Mona Lisa Smiles or
Mona Lisa and the Mad Hatters.
Mona Lisa's a Mad Hatter. Thank you.
The Sons of Bankers and Sons of Lawyers.
Yes, I'm like, I heard of it. I'm like, it's so underplayed that I barely even know how to sing the song.
All the girls love Alice. Anyone?
Ooh.
I don't know who Alice is, but I'm sure she's lovely.
Exactly.
Yes, I am. But I also have an ON in my name.
What was that?
Yes, I am, but I have an ON in my name.
Okay. Anything else for Elton John, or you want to move on?
I think
Let's get one.
Governor.
But I just want to say, Sir Elton John, because remember, he's one of the few people who we have to address by their title on this show.
As
Yeah,
sir.
Sir Elton John, thank you.
Thank you,
Musical
and
service.
enjoy your retirement.
With
Yeah,
your
really.
husband and children.
You
Yes,
deserve
sir.
it, my friend. You so deserve it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
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 Now let's break free.
Oh,
Want to break free.
Queen.
Yep.
I might see them later this year.
I hate you. Nah, just
You're taking us. You are taking us.
hostile takeover.
It's on a Thursday night too.
Ooh.
Damn it. I'm
Okay,
out.
Queen. I would say overplayed. As much as I love the song, I think We Are the Champions is kind of overplayed.
So as
I
we
agree.
will walk. So I can't speak right now. We will rock you.
I love that too.
It's so overplayed.
All right, I'm gonna get controversial for a second.
I know what you're gonna say. And yes, it is overplayed.
Is it though? Is Bohemian Rhapsody overplayed?
I mean, is this the real life? Or is this fantasy? Or is this
What is a landslide?
No escape from reality. No, but seriously though, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the best songs.
It's
of all
so
time.
good. It's overplayed. My parents hate it. No offense. I get pissed off when they shut it off. I'm like, how dare you shut off Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Because Mama just killed a man.
Ooh, pull the trigger to his head. Pull the trigger. Oh my God.
Now
Pull
he's
the
dead.
trigger, now he's
He's
dead.
Mama.
I mean, I see a little silhouette of him. Actually, the fun fact is I can ask her to do it.
All right, hear me out for a sec, right?
Yeah.
Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
It's underplayed.
Underplayed.
I'm just gonna list a couple off. Another one, Bites the Dust.
Over.
I would say cuss.
Okay. I Want to Break Free.
Oh, very under.
Very
Ooh.
underplayed.
There's another one.
And that
Radio
was a
Ga-
song that basically got Queen exiled from the US because once the video of Freddie in drag.
Yeah, exactly.
Ag.
Well, because back then you see in Britain, drag is just seen as a form of theater. And like, what a jolly good romp. And don't
Yeah.
forget, this was the 80s. This was the Reagan years. So America was kind of more conservative.
Yeah, the whole country was.
While the Brits are like, oh, what a jolly good romp.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, body language.
Good one.
Okay, Dancing with the Stars got me into that song, and I'm like, oh my God, this is such a good song.
Okay, Under Pressure.
It's
Oh,
Cusp.
Cusp.
Okay, I can agree with that.
And we're not going to talk about it with Bowie, though, when we do it, because it's such a good song.
Stone Cold Crazy.
Oh, I love that song to
Never
death.
heard of that song.
Underplayed.
Very
Killer
underplayed.
Queen.
Killer Queen is overplayed.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say because I feel like it's the second most played Queen song.
Okay, no, I also got another one. You're my best friend. I just heard this on my way home today.
Underplayed.
Sort of underappreciated too.
You
I'm
guys
in love-
make me live.
I'm in love
We
with
love
my
you
car.
too, Allie.
I'm in love with my car.
That was
That's
the
a
B-side
song.
of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
You know what I think is underplayed?
Which one?
Show Must Go On.
That's a
Oh,
great
yes.
innuendo and all that stuff, and like it's a kind of magic. Later Queen stuff's
I got
great.
one more. Radio
What do you got?
Gaga.
Oh, yes.
I
Oh,
wa-
dearest Radio Gaga.
Oh my god.
What
I
about-
want it all.
Oh,
What was that?
I think it's a little over.
I want it all.
It's like Cusp, but I think it's more in the over. I
Hmm.
want, because it was played on like so many of those commercials on TV.
Like the
like,
T-Mobile
for 10 years.
commercials.
Okay.
Um,
Fat bottom
What about
girls,
Hammer
you
to
make
Fall?
me rocking world go round.
Overplayed, Allie.
You
I actually think it's underplayed.
Really? On classic rock radio
girls
stations?
is overplayed.
I think
think
Fat Bottoms Girls is sort of underplayed.
Okay, fair enough.
Underplayed.
All right.
How do you think it's overplayed?
Because JT, I was just a skinny lad.
Oh my god.
Never knew good from bad.
What was it?
Let's see.
Oh, Keep Yourself Alive.
Keep
Off the-
yourself alive.
Never heard that
Debut
one.
album. That's a great one. Underappreciated, underplayed, under everything.
Okay, what about Hammer to Fall?
So, these are so many songs I've never heard of in Queen.
No, you've
Sheer-
heard. No, and we're waiting for the hammer to fall.
Sheer Heart Attack.
Ooh.
Have you heard that one, Bill?
I've heard of it.
You have to listen to it. It's literally just Brian May killing the guitar. It's so good. It's the most intense Queen song you'll ever hear. It's like it was the third song on the album with "We Are the Champions," and we were.
You know, I just want to say something on a kind of unrelated note. There was a Queen musical called "We Will Rock You."
Yes, I've heard of it.
When
never
are we
made it
going to
to
get a
Broadway.
musical adaptation of it?
It never made it to Broadway.
Come on, Broadway, let's get it on.
Bohemian Rhapsody should have won the Oscar, not the Tony.
I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, Rami Malek was a good Freddie Mercury.
He was.
He was brilliant.
He's Rami Malek.
He won the Oscar for Best Actor.
So Queen is back on tour. Isn't Brian May doing, I don't know, NASA stuff?
Well, Dr. Brian May and Roger Taylor are touring with Adam Lambert later this year.
And Adam Lambert's doing like the singing part for Freddie Mercury. God bless me.
Yeah, well, that's been going on for a while, actually.
For a couple of years.
We miss Freddie Mercury. Sad.
The greatest rock vocalist of all time. And
Sad he passed away from AIDS.
I just want to shed some light on something. My aunt saw Queen in 1986.
Wow.
So she saw them, and she said it was she has memories of Freddie and John Deacon, mind you. Yeah, and she said it was in the top 5. She's been to hundreds and maybe thousands of concerts. She has said that's in the top 5. Queen's performance that night was in the top 5. That shows you how good they were. One of the best live acts on the planet back in the 80s.
Oh my gosh.
But now they're good, but nowhere near what they were. So let's just stay with that. Anything else for Queen?
One more song that I think is underplayed.
Which one?
Tie Your Mother Down.
I love that song.
Heard that song.
Oh, Allie.
Well, Allie, you're not in the elite class like we are.
The elite Queen
No.
class.
I
Yes.
need glasses because I can't see without them. I can
Like-
barely see without my glasses.
Like Lily of the Valley. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good song, but anyway.
Oh,
But we are in an elite class.
All right, are we done with all?
Oh,
save up
one
Queen?
more for Queen.
One
One
more?
more for Queen. One more for Queen.
What?
Somebody to Love.
Ooh, underplayed.
Song.
That's such a great song. I love it.
Honestly, it is cost, but it's good.
Yeah, it's good. All right, we can move on now.
All right, moving right along.
Who's next?
America?
America's British?
Yep.
That's strange. I did not even know that.
The irony. I looked this up.
I don't really. Okay, the only 2 songs I know by is Horse of No Name, which I think is overplayed,
Okay.
Yeah.
and the song Here Comes All the Lonely People.
Hmm.
Sister
I only know
Golden
that
Hair,
song
whatever it's
in
called.
Big Mouth.
And Tin Man.
Sister Golden Hair, whatever it's called.
I don't know much about America, so
Neither do I. We might want to.
Like we got a little bit of shout outs. Let's put it this way. This is a
No,
light.
it's good to shed some light.
okay.
All right. Next. Now we can talk Bowie. Time to go
I
ground
get
control to make a song.
excited, your little China girl. Oh, baby, you better shut your mouth.
Oh man.
And you know what the weirdest thing was? He knew his own death. He knew,
Yeah.
which is
I think he
crazy.
knew it was coming.
I was.
He knew the day he was gonna die.
I just want to say something about Bowie really quick. I just want before we go into any of his songs. Bowie, the best explanation I've said this before and I'll say it again, but the best explanation I've ever heard for David Bowie's as an artist is that every single album he put out was a different corner of a different floor of a different room of a musical house he built over his career. That's the best way I've ever heard him describe his catalog. So anyways, Changes. Changes.
Time to change the fence to change it.
Over or under?
Ooh,
Oh, it's kind of the cusp of
It's a
over.
cusp. But I feel like Space Oddity though is overrated.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Heroes?
So underrated.
So underrated.
Ew, you'll be mad.
But you guys, Let's Dance.
Let's Dance.
Modern love.
I think Let's Dance is sort of underplayed. What do you think?
I tend to agree. Modern
Let's
Love.
Dance.
Ooh, never heard that one.
The opening. That's the opening of that album. The
Oh.
opening. China Girl.
I think that might be a little
Underplayed.
Underplayed. Yeah.
What about Fame?
Fame.
Kind of overplayed.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
You know what song and this was the first David Bowie song I ever heard.
Which
What?
one?
Rebel, Rebel.
That's a great
Ooh,
song.
Rebel,
Under.
Rebel. You
that
torn
is
your
so
dress.
underplayed.
I agree. I think Rebel, Rebel's underplayed.
What else? I'm trying to blank. 1984. That's a kind of not a deep cut, but like it's known enough in the Bowie community.
Mm.
I don't know. That's kind of underplayed. Let's just say it like that. Let's Dance. We touched on. Ziggy Stardust
Ziggy.
and the Spiders of Mars. That is a great
Mm.
album. We're doing that. That's
I'll
our
be
next
honest,
week.
Bowie is kind of under.
Bowie is pretty much under in general. I mean, his stuff was so underappreciated at the time, and now we look back at it, it's like, wow, this is great. Starman.
Rest in peace, David Bowie. We miss you.
Waiting in this.
That's such a great song. Suffragette City.
Wham bam! Thank you, man.
Yep. What else? What's the
Oh
other one?
goodness, I forgot Suffragette City. It's like
There's a lot of really good ones on there. On
he's
that
just
album.
He's just an underplayed artist.
In general. Yeah, I mean, yes, he had pop hits, but he also did like he was such a unique artist. He'll never be forgotten. One of the best of all time. One of the goats.
I'm never gonna forget when he died. I remember I was home for winter break from college, and I got up one morning. And I saw my phone, David Bowie dead. I'm like, no.
Wow. He died what? 2016?
2016,
Was 16. Okay.
January 2016, he died.
Okay. Yeah, I was in college.
I think he kept his cancer diagnosis like very quiet.
And that he was also recording his last album at the time too.
I haven't listened. I've listened to some of it, but it's like, I think that whole album is like his goodbye.
Wow.
Because I think the name of the album Lazarus, or is that a song?
I have no idea.
Yes, it's Lazarus.
Because Lazarus, that's some biblical imagery, the man who Jesus raised from the tomb. So that's some imagery that he knew he was dying.
Maybe.
Yeah, but David Bowie, hell of a artist.
Miss him so
Absolutely.
much. All right. Is that it for Bowie?
That is it for Bowie.
All right. Next. They are British.
They are an American too. They're both nationalities.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying, we will never break the chain, and rest in peace, Christine McVie.
Yeah, we're talking about Fleetwood Mac.
All right. What do you think?
Well, let's face it, Rumors is one of the best albums of all time.
Agreed.
I'll be honest, it is also an overplayed album.
I think 2-track Dreams can be overplayed. Can be overplayed. And Go Your Own Way can be overplayed too.
So is The Chain. So is Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow.
Yeah, don't stop.
That's my dad's favorite song.
It's a great
For
song.
me, it's always The Chain. I love that song. That is my favorite song from Fleetwood Mac.
You Make Love and Fun's a really good track.
Yes.
I don't want to know.
I think Everywhere is kind of underplayed. It's kind of
It is.
Little
Never Come Back
Lies.
Again is also underplayed too.
That one too. Little Lies from the 80s.
Tell me
Yes.
sweet little lies.
I think I saw the music video one day when I was at my concert. It's like, oh, this is Fleetwood Mac. They did it at a bar and stuff.
I think Landslide is kind of underplayed.
No, it's over to me. It is
Yeah.
overplayed.
You are entitled to your own opinion.
Thank you
Sort
very
of.
much,
I would say sort of.
darling.
Not sure. Really not sure. Rihanna. Why did I say that
Rhiannon
one?
is
Rhiannon.
so underplayed.
Yeah. Monday morning, whatever it was.
Sunday morning, you look so fine.
Black Magic Woman. Hear me out for a sec. That is a
Ooh.
song written in 1969
Oh,
by Fleetwood Mac, believe it or not. And then Santana did their own version of it with the same title. It's two different songs. Same title, two different songs.
Songbird, I know, is underplayed.
Songbird is beautiful. That's
Yeah,
great.
JT saw Fleetwood Mac in concert.
I did. I saw them.
Jellies.
I saw them in
Jelly.
2019.
JT,
Jellyfishes.
I hate you.
Jelly.
Christine, there was a reunion tour too.
Jelly.
If they go on another tour,
They're
we're all
never
done
going
with-
on tour again.
Oh, they aren't?
After McVie's death, they said they're done.
No.
Damn. Sorry, Bill.
Well, looks like I gotta go see some tribute band now. I'm sure they're good.
Some tribute act to Fleetwood Mac.
Can we also talk a little bit about the solo stuff from Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks too?
Holiday Road from Vacation, anyone?
Oh my gosh.
That was the first song I played on my road trip.
That
That was the very first song that was played on the road trip that I went on in 2021. The
And
very
this is
first
any-
song we played.
This is every road trip song. You just have to play the. Oh gosh, no Family Guy. They would do a holiday road thing if they do another road trip episode,
Oh, totally.
or they would just keep playing Holiday Road the whole time.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks, Edge of 17.
Oh, that's a great song.
It's very underplayed though.
I would say so.
And a fun one. This is actually one of my favorite songs of all time. Stevie Nicks did the backup vocals for this. Gold. With Jon Stewart. So underplayed.
Interesting.
Very.
Any others for Fleetwood Mac?
Well,
I think we're good for Fleetwood Mac.
yeah, I think we're good. Guess Fleetwood has taught us to don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
Don't stop thinking about the rumors is a fantastic secondhand
Oh,
news.
I have it
Anyone?
on
I
vinyl.
forgot about secondhand news.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, wish you were here, Sarah. Silver
Yeah.
Strings.
Yeah, we're moving right along. No, but I like
Next one.
Fleetwood Mac.
You're going Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart's British.
He's
Yes!
British.
Rod Stewart's a Brit.
I mean, song like
Have I told you lately that I love you is kind of overplayed? Next.
You're in My Heart is also overplayed.
Young Turks.
Guys, would I get laughed out of the room if I
tonight.
told you I don't know many Rod Stewart songs?
Nah, that's okay.
Maggie May.
Maggie May. Forgot about. Do you think
I
I'm
remember he was
sexy?
playing near our area, and Allie, you're like, who wants to see him? And we're like, yeah, no.
Okay.
I go see him. Too late now, right?
September.
Oh, all right.
We'll talk about that plans later.
Yeah, let's see how busy I am with school.
Okay, Rod Stewart.
Is that it?
I think it is.
Yep.
I don't really know much. I know there's a song about blondes. Blondes have more fun.
Hmm. All right, I'm going on. With a road,
Oh,
we want
yes.
more. With a rebel, yeah, you want more.
Probably one of the British icons of the 80s.
With the Rebel Yell.
Dancing with myself.
I think Dance With Myself is very underrated.
Really? White
On
Wedding.
the floors
Too?
of Tokyo, and then the any kind of girl.
What about White
Next.
Wedding?
next to Billy. Oh, I think that's sort of on the cusp.
Hmm.
You know who does the second best version of Dancing with Myself?
Who?
Gonzo from the Muppets. No, I'm serious. That is real. When you're done watching this, go watch it. It's real. What was that?
I've seen it.
What was that, Allie?
I have seen it already. But
Yeah.
we'll talk about the Muppets next Summer Music Challenge too. They're on it.
So anyway, Billy Idol. White Wedding, I would say it's sort of underplayed. What do you think?
Yeah. What about you, JT?
Underplayed for White Wedding's not under. Nah, is it under? I don't know.
I know Rebel Yell's a little over. Because that was in the T-Mobile commercials.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a couple of Billy Idol songs I really like that are underappreciated, like Flesh for Fantasy,
Oh.
Eyes Without a Face.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
That's a great one. I'm trying to think what else. It's a bunch. He had his cover though of Money Money by Tommy James and the Shandels. Which is great.
Oh, yes.
Money Money. For a long time I thought they're saying Mahoney. Anyways, but
Anything else for Billy Idol?
I think we're good. Yeah. Rebel Yell's great though.
Cool. Wait, no, this is Led Zeppelin.
No, it's not.
Hold
Pink
on.
Floyd.
That's Pink Floyd.
I get them confused.
Bill, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, JT's favorite band.
It's my favorite band of all time, everyone.
He hates
Not.
Pink Floyd.
I mean,
One
we
of my
don't
favorite
need no
bands.
education.
I don't need no
You
education.
don't need no thought control.
All in all,
Yes.
it's a brick in the wall.
I actually think All in the Another Brick in the Wall is kind of overplayed.
I tend to agree. Part 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Time?
Time I would say is underplayed.
Money?
I barely know a lot of Pink Floyd songs. This is gonna
Money
be-
I would say is sort of kind of overplayed.
Oh, money, 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 money.
Wish You Were Here.
Overplayed?
I say it's kind of underplayed, but hey, to each their own.
No, I'm asking you. I don't even know.
Yeah, that song is actually about Sid Barrett, the founder of Pink Floyd.
You told me that,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
I think Comfortably Numb is sort of overplayed.
That's fair.
Even though I love that song, that has one of the greatest guitar solos ever.
I think what else? There's
Welcome to the Machine, I think is underplayed. Us and Them, I think is underplayed. Sorry, I can just rattle these off by.
You're fine.
Shine on You Crazy Diamond.
I'd say it's kind of underplayed.
That's a long song too, right?
Yeah, and that's also about Sid Barrett.
It's like 25 minutes long.
Yeah. First, shout out to my Uncle Tom. He's a huge Pink Floyd fan, and he got me into them. So shout out to my Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
He's gonna smack me for that one. But anyway,
That it for Pink Floyd?
oh, I'm thinking of other things. I'm not done, Allie. Like I said, more Pink Floyd. And this is going off wall. I think Young Lust is underplayed. She's a dirty woman. I need a dirty girl. I think Run Like Hell is underplayed.
What about Dog Eat? What's the dog one?
I can't think of it.
What's that dog? I forget that it's like Dog Eat Dog. Am I thinking the right thing or no?
I don't know.
Thinking about pigs. I forget. I don't even know.
Well, that's from the Animals album.
Thank you. Yeah. Not familiar with them.
But you know what? I am going to say this. Roger Waters is a horrible person.
He is. He's a really
Thank
bad
you.
guy.
Good night and God bless.
I mean, the people who
Going to bed?
What were you saying, JT? I'm sorry.
I mean, I am not a Floyd guy mainly because of Roger Waters. Like his mantra and his persona like kind of killed it for me. So
No, he's just a terror. He's a terrible person. He really is.
and he plays all their music now.
And like, I love Pink Floyd, but I haven't been able to listen to Pink Floyd because I think he's a horrible person.
I know. Well, before we go up any further, let's just figure out what we're doing next. What's our next pick?
You want to go next? We done?
Are we good with
Yes.
Pink Floyd?
Yield Bill.
I'm done.
All right, cool.
It's Phil Collins and Genesis. I'm doing
Okay,
both together
okay,
because
Okay. So
Ooh.
if Christian was here, he'd be like, well, clearly, like he's a huge Genesis guy.
first off, the Tarzan, everything he did for Tarzan is underplayed.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Son of Man is. If we're talking Tarzan, I think You'll Be in My Heart's overplayed. I think Son of Man is.
But
Very,
we'll talk about it next time.
you know what? We'll do that next time. For Genesis, what about Invisible Touch?
Ooh.
That's actually a really great song.
Overplayed or underplayed, guys? What do you think?
I
Cuss?
feel like Follow You, Follow Me is more overplayed than Invisible Touch is.
I would say let's put Invisible Touch on the cusp.
Yeah, we can do that.
In the Air Tonight is really overplayed by Phil Collins.
It's probably his most successful song, no?
Overplayed. What about the song Tonight, Tonight, Tonight?
Yes, it's so underplayed.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like Genesis. I just haven't really listened to him that much.
It's fine.
I have nothing
That's
against.
all I think is sort of overplayed.
Are we including Peter Gabriel or no?
Do you want to include Peter Gabriel?
He was in Genesis.
Sure.
So I think Salisbury Hill is great. I think In Your Eyes is fantastic.
Like I feel like Salisbury Hills is very underplayed. In Your Eyes might be a little over.
It was a big hit. That's probably why. But
For Phil Collins' solo stuff,
You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes.
I think an underplayed song by him, and actually two of my favorite Phil Collins songs. One is I Don't Care Anymore.
Mm.
Another song is it's called I Don't Want to Know.
Okay.
Want to know what she said. Yeah, I think I Don't Care Anymore and I Don't Want to Know are very underplayed.
Okay. What's that
JT,
song?
do you want to know what she said?
Sure. What'd she say?
I don't know. I don't know what she said.
Okay. I have the song in my head. I can't think of it. It's like dun, 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 dun. It's always the same. Dun, 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 dun.
That's all.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
That's all?
That's the same song. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, is there anything else for Phil Collins, Genesis, Peter Gabriel?
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
All right, next. Def Leppard.
Ooh, this is.
You know, JT, step inside.
Walk this way.
You and me. Hey, hey.
I don't know much about Def Leppard except for like Pour Some Sugar on Me. That's it.
Rocket.
Rocket's kind of underplayed.
Animal.
Hello. I think
It's-
Animal's kind of underplayed.
Hysteria.
I don't know.
Take it or leave it. Bring It On the Heartbreak.
Kind of overplayed.
Foolin'.
Foolin'.
Do, 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 do. Foolin'. What's the other one?
I think Two Steps Behind is underplayed.
Very much so. When Love and Hate Collide. That's a good one. What's the other one? Promises. That's a great song. Very underappreciated too.
I know I didn't cover a lot of British Invasion, but I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 sometime in the future.
The future.
Future!
Def Leppard. What about Rock of Ages?
Oh yes.
Und the gleaming Robin Glooman.
I mean, there's a whole musical named after that song.
What was that?
There's a whole musical named after that song.
We know.
Yeah.
All right, is that it for Death?
That's it for Def.
Leopard.
I think after this
But
one,
Armageddon, I think, is underplayed. Armageddon it.
I need to start listening to Def Leppard more often. I just realized a lot of these artists, I don't know, like 80s, 90s is not my genre.
It's all right.
Next.
All right. I think this one might be a duplicate. If not, I think we did do this one. The first one, remind me.
I think we did.
We did Coldplay?
Yeah, but if we want to just go through very quick.
I think we did, but we can go through a
We
couple
did
of
do Coldplay.
Yeah.
We did Coldplay.
So watch
Paradise
our
at-
first edition to see the
Yeah.
Coldplay.
I think Paradise is underplayed.
I agree.
Yeah.
Every teardrop's a waterfall.
Viva La Vida's overplayed.
Viva La Vida's overplayed. Clocks is overplayed. The Scientist is underplayed. Yellow's overplayed.
Fix You is underplayed.
That's our brief synopsis.
Thank you. Good night. And God bless. God bless.
If you want to see more of our reactions,
Go
to the
watch our one we
Underplayed,
did back in May, I think it was.
Yeah, May was our first edition. Please go watch it.
Yep.
All right, we good?
Go.
Good.
Do it next.
We're going to Adele.
Adele.
Oh.
Honestly, not one of my favorite artists. I like Rolling in the Deep is so overplayed.
I agree.
You think it's underplayed or overplayed?
Rolling in the Deep is overplayed.
Okay.
Wow.
I think Hello's overplayed.
Yes.
What's someone like you?
It's on the cusp.
Make you feel my love?
Turning Tables by her is underplayed.
When We Were Young.
That's a killer song. Just kidding.
No, there's a Adele song called When We Were Young.
I know. I'm messing with you.
But When You Were Young by the Killers is still a freaking awesome song. That's all great.
Easy on Me. It's a new one. One of the newer ones by her.
It's
I
a
think
good one.
that's underrated played.
Water Under the Bridge.
Haven't heard it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
I guess it's very underplayed then.
Are we including covers or no? Are we?
What kind of covers did she do?
Make
She
You
actually
Feel My
did
Love.
a really good cover of the song Love Song by The Cure.
Ooh.
And Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love.
Oh.
That's Bob Dylan. You heard correctly. Adele covered Bob Dylan.
Well, I gotta hear this. I know she did a song called Fire in the Rain.
Is that overplayed?
Kind of.
A little. Setting My Love. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's called Sending My Love by Adele.
Okay.
It was a little overplayed when it first came out. Now it mellowed down.
Okay.
Is that it for Adele?
I think so.
And that's it, Allie.
Next.
Oh.
Oh my God.
We have to do One Direction.
I'm
Aaron.
gonna make it. Good night. God bless.
God, what-
One Direction bops, y'all.
Yeah.
No Control is a great song by One Direction. That's what makes you beautiful. It's a great song.
Oh, wait. One Direction. What Makes You Beautiful is overplayed.
Oh, Bill, my heart
I
just
was gonna
sank.
also add the Beatles twist to this.
Oh my God. Oh God, with Harry Styles and Niall Horan and all them.
Overplayed artists, underplayed artists, and your best songs from them.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know much of Niall Horn, so
Heaven, you gotta listen to Heaven by Niall Horan.
okay, I'll go listen to Heaven.
And Slow Hands.
And
Nice
Slow
to
Hands.
meet
Just
you.
text me the list.
I'll send you this.
Slow Hands is good.
I mean, Harry Styles is definitely overplayed,
As it was.
Watermelon Sugar is kind of overplayed.
but he's
As-
so good though. His music is like,
It's very good.
it's like a drug in some ways. That's what his music is.
Yeah, for One Direction overall, I think Underplayed is the best song ever.
The best song ever. And we danced all night.
To the best song ever.
You forgot Live While We're Young too. That's so underplayed.
Which one?
Live While We're Young.
That's a good one. I love No Control.
And then while we're young. I keep
No
thinking of that.
Control.
I keep thinking of that Fritos commercial or something with One Direction with former Saints quarterback Drew Brees.
Oh,
Yeah.
I heard, this is a rumor I heard. Rumor has it, Adele, very underplayed, that Harry Styles might be doing the halftime show for this coming Super Bowl.
Ooh.
And a possible 1D reunion.
I doubt that, but
Or I could just say, like I usually say every single year, a Taylor Swift will host the halftime show.
Yeah, but you know, all the cranky old white dudes are gonna be like, man, I want to listen to some classic rock.
I have said Taylor Swift to host a Super Bowl halftime show since after Lady Gaga. I was like, it has to be Taylor Swift. Every single year, I said
she hasn't done it yet.
she needs it.
You're gonna die on this hill, aren't you, Allie?
Yes, until she gets it.
I'm calling it right now. Brian Adams is gonna. No, I'm just kidding.
Allie, are you calling that Taylor Swift is going to be the halftime show this year?
I'm always calling it.
So you're calling this at 8:48 p.m. on July 12th in
I'm
this
gonna
year
call
of
my
our
two
Lord
options.
2023?
Taylor Swift or Harry Styles is doing the Super Bowl halftime show.
Guys,
And people are gonna complain about it. Watch.
she has
You know why? 'Cause
90
people complain about everything.
guys. She has 95 million monthly listeners right now on Spotify, and she's the second most listened to artist in the world. You think the NFL is not watching that?
Of course, they're gonna watch that.
They're making sure, like, oh
This
yeah.
is 6 years in the making, NFL.
Oh my god, exactly.
All right, going back to the British invasion, let's go back to One Direction.
Yeah.
Anything else with them?
Nah, I think we're good.
No Control
Harry
is a great
Styles, a
song.
lot of the songs go listen to. Sign of the Times is underplayed. Adore You's overplayed. His new song Satellite's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the others, like Zayn, Tomlinson. I forgot there's one more. I don't know.
All right, so I think we're good with One Direction. Next.
Another repeat. Again,
We talked
go
about it already.
watch.
Oh, we talked about that, sure. Yeah,
we talked about Ed Sheeran. Go watch our May thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. Any others we did not say?
There's one thing we didn't get, Allie. Led Zeppelin.
I wasn't sure about Led Zeppelin. I keep forgetting.
We could do
You are
that.
forgiven.
Stairway
Okay.
to Heaven. I mean,
All right, what do you think I say about Led Zeppelin? Overplayed. I'm gonna get killed for this one. Stairway to Heaven's overplayed.
yeah.
You've said that before on this show, Bill, and I agree with you.
1,000 times you said it. Damn it, Charlie Horse. Damn it.
Never heard of Damn It, Charlie Horse. Is it a good
No,
song?
I literally have a Charlie Horse right now.
Oh no. All right.
Obscenities. I will be cursing right now.
Allie's a little indisposed right now, so yeah, but underplayed, I think Black Dog's kind of underplayed.
I agree.
All My Love is underplayed. What about Whole Lot of Love? You think that's underplayed or overplayed?
Which one?
Whole Lot of Love.
Oh,
I'm done with the obscenities.
over on the go.
I'm good now.
Over? No,
Okay, a little bit.
a little bit.
Is that it?
Yeah, you got anything for Led Zeppelin?
I mean, I barely know Led Zeppelin. Let's put it that way.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, I apologize. I literally did have it. on my-
Charlie Horse. I hate those.
Especially when you're sleeping and you get it.
Yeah. So, are we all set?
Yeah, I think
We're done
all
with our
set.
British invasion.
Wow.
Part
So
one.
well, the
If you guys
British.
want a part two, let us know.
Yes, please let us know. That's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks so much for watching, listening, however you enjoyed us tonight. I want to thank the two fine individuals who helped me out who do the show on a every Wednesday night with us. We do this show every Wednesday night live on YouTube first and foremost. So please feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel as well. Follow us on our podcast formats as well. Wherever you get your podcasts, we're on there. As I said, I want to thank Ali for coming up with this topic. I want to thank Bill, of course, for being a great co-host and partner as always.
Always a pleasure, my good man.
Yes, and Bill, don't you have something?
Sports
Whatever.
Insanity podcast on the Sports Insanity Network. Check us out. We're on all platforms. And don't forget to check out Ali's podcast, The Face Turn.
Yes. And I can't emphasize enough, the Sports Insanity Network, they do such a great job over there in general. So, yeah. Well, listen, that's going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching, listening, however you enjoyed us. So, but for all of us at the Super Show, remember, we do the show live on YouTube every Wednesday night in the evening around like 7 o'clock-ish, 6:30-ish EST. So if you can tune into our YouTube channel anytime you want around this time, we go live every Wednesday night discussing anything in the world of movies, music, and television, as you heard and see here tonight. But yeah, so anyways, stay safe.
Take care.
Be
and
awesome.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.